Now we get to major news in the fight to vaccinate Ohio.
This afternoon, Governor DeWine announced mass vaccination sites are on the way to Ohio, and one of those sites is at Cleveland State's Wolstein Center. Starting March 17th, Cleveland's mass vaccination site will be able to administer 6,000 vaccines a day for 8 weeks. Because the federal government is setting up that site, those doses are in addition to the vaccines that were already allocated to the state. News 5's Clay Lepard explains why this site was selected and the impact it's expected to have on Cleveland residents.
Call it trading a shot for a shot.
This is very exciting.
The governor announcing the largest mass vaccination site in the state, opening inside the Wolstein Center at Cleveland State University on March 17th.
We really talked about where that should be, and I think really came to the conclusion that Northeast Ohio is where it needs to be based on population, and that Cleveland is the logical place.
The announcement comes after months of discussions with FEMA and the White House, who ultimately chose it as one of 2 high-volume sites.
The Atlanta Falcons Stadium in Georgia and the Wolstein Center in Cleveland, Ohio.
Based on the communities they surround.
Both of these sites sit in neighborhoods hit hard by the pandemic and are well known in the community.
The site will only be open to those 60 and older, along with those already listed in Phase 1C, for now.
8 weeks from March 17th, yeah, I mean, it's very, very well possible by the time we get into this, deeply into this here, that anybody could get the vaccine.
On top of this site, the governor also announced 11 other permanent mass vaccination sites and 4 mobile mass vaccination sites scattered across the state, including a permanent site in Akron and a mobile site in Mansfield. Those sites will have the ability to administer anywhere from 300 to 3,000 vaccines a day.
This is going to be really a community effort. It's going to take everybody in the community. We have to keep our eye on the ball.
Add it all up, and at the end of this, up to 126,000 people will receive 2 doses of the vaccine, as well as 84,000 people receiving 1 shot of the vaccine. This vaccination site is set to open on March 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day. In Cleveland, Clay Lepard, News 5.
Okay, some things to keep in mind here. First of all, again, this does not start until March 17th, and you do need an appointment. The statewide scheduling system not up and running yet, but once it is, you will be able to schedule appointments in person, over the phone, or online. And the city is now working to find a way to offer free transportation to that site. When choosing the Wolstein Center, FEMA based that decision in part on the Social Vulnerability Index. It was designed to help emergency response planners and public health officials identify communities that will need support during and after an event like an outbreak. The index uses 15 social factors from the census data, including poverty, lack of vehicle access, and crowded housing.